Hey y'all. My room has bad lighting in here. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to just keep it going. Um I wanted to come on here and take measurements of my abdomen. So, I have Hi guys. I am back. It is February 14th, 2026, and I'm on my second day of my apple fast. I decided to do an apple fast to clean out my intestines and kind of reset my liver so I can start taking some supplements. I got some supplements from, I think it's called Veda. And in order for you to start absorbing and utilizing the nutrients and having those nutrients shuttle where they need to go, your liver has to not be clogged up and bogged down with so much polluted things that it has to filter out through your skin, through your food, through the things that we drink, through the air. So I'm going to go ahead and do my apple fast for, I want to say 5 days. So today is day 2. So I started yesterday, Friday, and today is Saturday morning, and it is 5:23 in the a.m., guys. So I've been tracking my flow for the past 3 years, 4 years, I believe. And I'm becoming irregular. So yesterday was the first day of my period. So let me tell you something. This all worked out perfect because I was going to do a water fast, but I didn't want to do the water fast while I was coming into my period because I'm in my lutein phase of my cycle, and you're not supposed to fast because your cortisol levels are high. That's going to just cause you to put your body more under stress. So I decided, okay, instead of a water fast, I'll do an apple fast. I'm eating something. So I started it yesterday, not knowing when my period was going to start because I was on my 46th day as of Thursday. I don't know if you guys can see that. So yesterday, my period started when I got home from work after I started cooking and everything, and I went to the restroom. TMI, but hey, this is how us women's lives work sometimes, you know. I went to the restroom, like it was about 7, maybe. No, yeah, like 7:20-ish. And boom, here she was. Sally said, "Hey girl, hey, I'm here." So my period started yesterday. So me being on this apple fast is great. I'm taking bentonite clay in the morning, along with some psyllium husk before I start my day. And then 2 hours after that, I take this supplement. Let me show you guys what it's called. I've been taking this for, I've been logging it as well. I've been taking this, my Happy Flow, for 45 days as of yesterday. So I haven't taken it. Sorry, 46 days as of yesterday. I haven't taken it yet because when you take the bentonite clay, that kind of like removes any element and trace of anything that you put in your body that's supposed to help you. So I'm going to take that before I leave this morning to go train my client. Well, so with that all being said, I'm also taking the psyllium husk to help clean out my intestines. So I'll be taking that in the morning. So I took that in the morning yesterday as well. And I also took the bentonite clay last night without the psyllium husk. I want to make sure I'm not backing myself up. You got to be careful with the psyllium husk, guys. That stuff is legitimately no joke. If you don't drink enough water and you're constantly taking psyllium husk, that can send you to the ER. Okay? So you got to be careful with that. It will block you up. It'll bind you up. So it's just a little bit of powder, but it absorbs so much water and it gets into a gel-like cakey consistency. So if you don't drink enough water, it's going to cause a cork somewhere in your intestines, and it's going to block you up, and it won't move, and you have to go to the hospital, and they have to help you push that out. But anyway, back to the scheduled program at hand. I'm going to take my measurements of my abdomen. So I'm on this path here to shrink my fibroids. I started in January and kind of didn't know where I was going. Intuitively, I had no plan. Intuitively, this time I have a plan. I'm going to do my 5-day fast. Then I'm going to start my Veda green tea supplements. It's the catechin gallate, the EGCG, out of the green tea. So I'll be taking 800 milligrams of that. There are studies out there that show, I'll have it in the description below where you can find these studies, that it can shrink your fibroids up to 32%. And with me being someone who's had fibroids in the past and had them surgically removed back in 2009, no one really tells you how these come about. And I'll talk to you how to prevent them. And yeah, they grew back. So here I am in 2026, and I'm going to go ahead and shrink them naturally. I've done a plant-based diet before. I believe I'm going to stay on the meat. We bought a half a cow in December, and it's from a grass-fed, grass-finished farm. So I don't have to worry about the hormones on that aspect. We get our eggs from an organic company called Windsor Farms through Azure Standard, and they say you're not supposed to have eggs because it's an egg that gives life, and your reproductive system gives life, and that's where your fibroids are. But anyway, I'm not even going to get into that. They say you're not supposed to have milk, but in Ayurvedic medicine, they have milk with turmeric for people with fibroids. And I'm like, what's really the issue here? Is it because of the hormones in the milk, because it's the cow, or what? People do kefir. That's sheep's. But anyway, okay. Calm down, Hasina. Just calm down. I got to get moving. I'm over here rambling. So this is day 2 of my apple fast. And I will come back on throughout these days, maybe not every day, and I may do more than 5 days. I don't know, depends on how I'm feeling. I did qualify for a national NPC show this year when I competed last year. I'm gonna just focus on shrinking these fibroids because I'm a competitor. I'm a bodybuilding competitor that competes in very little clothing on stage, and if my abdomen isn't tight, what's the use of spending all my time and effort and money on food and clean eating? And of course I just work out anyway, that's what I do. But if I can't get my body to look at its pinnacle when I step on stage, so that's what I'm going to focus on. And what's going to happen is the muscle that I have built, I know I'm going to lose some of it, and I'm okay with that. I've come to terms with that. That's what I'm going to have to do in order to eliminate these fibroids. So let's get it started. So I'm going to get this set up here where I can see myself. Can I see myself? There we go. Let this go up higher. Oh, there we go. I think that's good. I have my measuring tape here. Again, it's February 14th, 2026. It's 5:30 now in the AM. I've been rambling for a little bit. So I have this kind of pushed down a little bit. So yeah, you can see I'm not sucking anything in. This is me relaxed. I want to say it's going to be 34. Haha. So it's been 46 days since my last period. And I'm on my, it's 33. It's not that bad. Since my last period. And I notice when I'm coming into my cycle, guys, I get so bloated. Like, I can feel my fibroid. There's one here. There's one over here. I think there's one back here. But, oh yeah, let's get the front shot. So here's what I look like from the front. Okay. So, and when I'm like in my cycle, getting ready to come off my cycle, my abdomen goes down. Even though I still protrude out because of the fibroids, it's not as bad as when I'm coming in to start my period. I feel like I'm about to pop sometimes. Like I bend over to put my shoes on, I can feel this fibroid here just push up into my organs. It's very uncomfortable. That would be the only problem I say it's giving me. I don't have any issues with cramps because I take the My Happy Flow. Before that, I was taking some acupuncture Chinese medicine that Dr. Galloway was giving me, or that I was buying from her. And that kept my symptoms for any type of menstrual issues away, menstrual cycle issues away. And before that, before I was taking acupuncture, I was taking a supplement called Nepronol. And it is a something. It's got bromelain in it and serapeptase, where it dissolves the fibrin that's forming in your body, whether it's in your breast tissue, any organ tissue, your breast tissue, your uterus, all that stuff. It's supposed to dissolve fibrin and cysts, things like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this off so I can get ready for the day. I need to feed my dogs. They're waiting so patiently for their food. All right. Until the next shoot, or until the next scene, until the next day. Okay, guys, bye for now. I'll be back shortly with something on another day. Bye. Hey, it's me. I'm back. I still have a limited battery on my camera. It is February 16th. It is Monday. It's President's Day. It is 5:43 in the a.m. and I have my measuring tape. I'm on the 4th day. This starts the 4th day of the apple fast. And it's time to measure what my abdomen looks like, because normally, I'd say about the 7th day on my cycle is when my stomach starts to go down. So when we did this on, what was this, Saturday morning, I was at 33. So I have it at 33, right? We'll see what it's going to say today. So this is what I'm looking like this morning. I haven't had any liquid. I did poop just a little bit. So yeah, looks like I have some. It looks like I have some leeway. You see that there? If you can see that. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this come down a little bit. It's probably about a 1/2 inch, maybe. Yeah. So I'm at the widest point of my belly, which is at my belly button. And the survey says 32.5. So that was about a 1/2 inch, guys. So now, and you know, with me doing the apple fast and not eating a bunch of volume, that could have a lot to do with why I'm at a 1/2 inch too. But I want to say that's what's going on, because let me just go ahead and put this down here. Because in all actuality, guys, my stomach doesn't really go down until the 7th day after my cycle. So I will measure again on the 7th day, because I think I'm going to go ahead and do this until Thursday, the apple fast. I need to buy some more apples. I have like 10 apples left. That'll last me for 2 days. And my husband has an apple left that'll last. And these apples that he has are huge, so we cut them in half. We'll go from there. So I haven't weighed myself yet. I'm going to take a shower, and then so before I take a shower, I'll weigh myself, and then I'll put it somewhere on the screen of where I am today. So when I weighed myself on Friday, I was 150. I didn't weigh myself Saturday. I didn't weigh myself yesterday. Oh, yes, I did. Did I weigh myself yesterday? No, I didn't. I didn't weigh myself yesterday at all. So I'll weigh myself today. Today is Monday again. And yeah, so this is where I'm sitting today. And I'm also going to put in this video, or maybe in another video, how much wax comes off these apples, guys. This is ridiculous how much wax are on these apples, on these organic apples. So when I order these from Azure this time, I haven't tried theirs and see if there's wax on them. But I'm going to do that also, because that's pretty wild. Like, I'm doing 3 layers. But anyway. All right. I will come back on the 7th day. If not, I'll come back before if I have something to talk about. Bye, guys. Hey, y'all. It's me, Hasina. Thanks for coming back to check in on me. It is, let me get off this thing, 7:38, and it is February 22nd, 2026. I am done with the apple fast. We'll talk about that later. And I want to come over here and do the measurements of my abdomen, because I am actually on my 11th day today. Today's the 10th day of my cycle. Normally I am doing a 5 to 7 day, depending on, I guess, how long it took for Sally to come anyway. Sally is my period, if you guys don't know. So I wanted to come on here and see what my abdomen looks like as far as the circumference, because, okay, it's 32 and a quarter, I guess, or 32 and an eighth. If you guys remember what it was last time, I think it was 33. Then it went down to 32 and a half. And now it's 32 and an eighth. So I can't complain, baby. I'm not going to complain, baby. So what I'm going to do now, it's since it's 7:39 in the morning, I haven't eaten anything. I need to take the green tea and the ashwagandha. So I got to take the green tea and the ashwagandha, and I have to take that with food. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye. Okay, I'm back with my 3 hard-boiled eggs and my what is this, guys? It's cosmic. And my 8.5 ounces of cosmic apple. I have my Celtic sea salt and my smoked pepperwood pepper. I have my water. And then once I eat, I'm going to take my organic ashwagandha from Veda, and also my organic green tea extract from Veda as well. So I'm taking these two to shrink my fibroids. I started this on the 5th day. No, yeah, on the 5th night. It's the 6th night. We'll get it together. When I ended my apple fast diet and I ate dinner. We're going to talk about that right now. So I haven't weighed myself today. I'm not going to. I'm not really worried about my weight at the moment. I'm just, that's not a factor that I'm going with right now. Just want to make sure that I'm eating what I'm supposed to eat, clean, hormone-free. These are organic eggs. Make it from Measure Standard. Of course, you guys probably already seen all that good stuff. I want to make sure. Normally, I'm kind of lost here. I just turn on the camera and I just start talking. I don't have a script. I don't have things written down. I'm just going off the cuff, you guys. So just bear with me. So what I like to do, I used to intermittent fast. I stopped intermittent fasting because you have to take this with food, and you have to take 1 capsule twice a day. And I want to make sure that I'm doing the suggested dosage because I don't want to overtax my system. You know, we only have one body here. I want to make sure that I'm doing it the right way. I would never take this on an empty stomach because you're not supposed to. I'm still taking the My Happy Flow. I take that every morning. I take this on an empty stomach with about 8 ounces of water. And then I go about my business, feed the dogs, take them outside, get myself together. And then I take a shower before I go to work. And then I fix my food. And right now, it's been consistent since I stopped the apple fast. I've been having the eggs, the 3 eggs with the apple. And then I take these, 1 capsule each at the same time. And then I go throughout my day. I'll have my workout. I'll do the protein and the apple after my workout. I'll come home and I'll eat. And I've been eating pretty well. I've been eating, I had the grass-finished steak with some lentils. That was yesterday. And the lentils, I put onions, bell pepper in there. I should have put some garlic in there, but I didn't. It didn't really need it. But we're going to talk about the apple fast and what I thought about it and if I'll do it again. Yeah. So there's concerns about taking green tea extract and overtaxing your liver. There's been some reports out there that are documented that people who have been hospitalized for liver damage from taking green tea extract. So if they were taking the green tea extract, was it just pure green tea extract, or did it have other proprietary blends in there? They don't really know. But I want to make sure that I'm doing what I can to make sure that that doesn't happen to me, by making sure that I follow the dosage instructions by eating this with food. It also stated that so I'm going to make sure I'm drinking plenty of water, make sure I'm eating properly, and I'm also going to take some blood work maybe about 45 days in, just as a precaution, to make sure that my liver levels aren't going out haywire. I'm also going to start getting blood work done about halfway through this. So I started this on Thursday night, so it's Sunday, so it's only been 4 days. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. Tonight will be Sunday night. It'll be 4 nights I've been taking the ashwagandha and the green tea. Eggs are gone, guys. The eggs are gone. This is my first time trying cosmic apples when I started this apple fast. Don't get me wrong, I still like Fuji, but I'll take these too. They're like, if they ran out of Fuji, which they did, I got the cosmic. And you know, I know these are man-made apples, you know. They've been spliced and diced and made into what they are. But they still have good nutrients, vitamins, minerals, fiber, pectin, all that good stuff that my body needs, and my microbiome in my gut. So I started the apple fast on the first day of my period, which was 13th of February, on a Friday. I did mostly 4 apples a day. Those apples were pretty big. They weren't the Azure Standard apples because I ran out of those. I ran and got some apples from Sprouts. And I did that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Monday was President's Day, which was the 16th, so the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. I did it Tuesday, the 17th, Wednesday, the 18th. So that's going on the 6th day, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So that's 5 days. Wednesday going on into the 6th day is when I broke my fast at night. And here's why I did it. When I was at the gym working on Friday the 13th, when my cycle started, I got on the recumbent bike. I did nothing crazy, kept it light. Saturday, no workout. Sunday, no workout. Monday, got back on the recumbent bike. Nothing too crazy. I think I went to level 8 on the resistance, or level 6, one of the two. It was an even number. But Wednesday, Hasina felt wonderful. I felt great. Everything was going good. I had energy. I was like, woo! I wasn't Ric Flair, but I was Ric Flair. If you guys know who that is, he's a wrestler back in the 80s. Anyway, Hasina felt so good. After I got off that recumbent bike for 40 minutes, I went downstairs and started to push and pull on some resistance. Bad idea. I told myself I was going to keep it light. And I kept it medium to heavy. Did 2 sets of chest press, 2 sets of lat pull down, and 2 sets of legs. No, bad idea. Because as I felt good going out through the day after that, when I got home is when I didn't feel so good. And here's what I felt like. I had no energy. I feel like if I would have kept on going on the apple fast, I probably would have suppressed my immune system. Maybe I got the sniffles or something. And I know what that feels like. I've been down the overtraining path on low calories path before, time and time again, and I've learned to be in tune with what my body feels like. So if I would have stayed on that apple fast that night and had apples for dinner, and then woke up Thursday morning and had apples throughout the day, oh, your girl would have got sick. No doubt about it. So I decided to break my fast, and I had sardines, I had avocado. Let's go to the tapes. I don't remember what I had. Let's go to my Fitness Pal real quick, because I log in everything. All right, so Thursday, so that was Wednesday night. That was the 17th, 18th. That was 18th. February 18th. All right, apples. Oh, I had 3 large eggs and apples for dinner. So instead of just having apples, I threw in some eggs. And then, oh, that's all I had. I had some nuts and seeds. I had some walnuts. I had an ounce. I had 50 grams of pumpkin seeds, and I had 30 grams of sunflower seeds. That was how I came off of the fast. And I thought that was very strategic of me. Excuse me. Because I did not want to feel funny. I didn't want my stomach to be upset when I went to work the next day. Oh no, next day was storage day. So when Thursday came, oh, and that total day of calories was 1,256. And prior to that, the most I've eaten on the apples was about 700. And 31 was the highest. The lowest was 492. And somewhere in between 492 and 731 throughout those days. And then when Thursday came, I woke up and had breakfast. I had my hot water with my thieves drop, because remember I was feeling very weak and I didn't want to catch anything, so I threw in my Young Living Thieves in my hot water and I drank that for immune support. And I had my 3 eggs. Yeah, I scrambled those with bell pepper, yellow onion, a little bit of olive oil, and then I had a whole apple, which is about 8.5 ounces. And then when we went to the storage, we were doing storage stuff. And then when we got there, I had to take my pills. So I had 8.2 ounces of apple. And then when we got home, I had a meal of apples, walnuts, and pumpkin seeds. And then meal 4, I had steamed broccoli, sauteed in butter. No, I had broccoli sauteed in butter and garlic, avocado, and sardines. 6 ounces, so that was 2 cans of sardines. And then for dinner, dessert, because that was dinner, then I had dinner dessert, which was apple and peanut butter. That was 2,201 calories. And what was my weight through all this? I didn't too much care about the weight. The whole reason for me doing this was so I can keep my liver cleansed, my digestive system cleansed, so when I started taking the green tea, it wasn't bogged down with anything, and I make sure that my green tea supplements and my ashwagandha supplements weren't going to be suppressed with my liver filtering it and putting it where it needed to go. That's why I did it. All right, so when I go to the weight, when I started this February 13th, I was 150 pounds on the dot. And then the 14th was Saturday, the 15th was Sunday, I didn't weigh. The 16th was Monday, President's Day, and I weighed 143. Tuesday, I didn't weigh myself. Wednesday was going into day 6. I weighed myself, I was 140. So that was the lowest I've gotten. I didn't weigh myself Thursday. I weighed myself Friday. I was 140.8. So that was the 20th, which was this past Friday. And then yesterday, I weighed myself, I was 142. And that's where we're at. And my body fat percentage is at 17.8%. I didn't do this for the weight thing, as I just told you. It was an added benefit. And not only that, me coming off my period, or me coming into my period, I was so bloated. But anyway, yesterday I had New York strip steak, grass-fed, grass-finished, with the lentils. And I think Friday? What do we have for Friday's meal? Oh, yeah. So I had the hot water with the lemon, the eggs and apple for breakfast. I had a protein shake when I got home from the gym. And I blended it. I made a smoothie with the raw organic cacao powder, the frozen blueberries, and the Muscle Feast chocolate with the lysine, MSM powder, and the creatine. Meal number 3, I had grass-fed beef, 80-20, with steamed broccoli, salted butter, and garlic. And then meal 4, I had Mary's Party Wings. Hey, Mary. I like to party with them wings, girl. Had 7 ounces of that. And that's meat only, weighed meat only. And then at meal 5, I had pitted dates, walnuts, cashews, and pumpkin seeds. 2,458 calories. So going forward, I'm going to keep the apples, making sure I stay regular. I enjoyed the apple fast. I'm going to have to continue to do that type of apple. Well, it's not really a fast because you're eating, so it's apple diet. And it's a mono diet, meaning it's only one item that you're eating for whatever reason. Mine's to make sure that I get my liver cleansed, my digestive system unclogged. And keep in mind, I planned on doing periodic fasting throughout this whole thing, trying to shrink, as I'm shrinking my fibroids. With that being said, I have to take food when I take these supplements. So I'll be incorporating the apple diet once or twice a month throughout this entire thing. Granted, scraping the wax off the apples is going to be a little time consuming, but it's worth it. I'm not going to be able to get all the wax off, but I need the peel. The peel is very important to what I'm trying to accomplish. All right, guys. I'll come back. Oh, wait a minute. I do want to talk to you guys about something else. Let me finish these apples. I'll be right back. So I've been taking this now for almost 2 months. I have 3 days left in here. This is my second bottle out of 3. So here's what I want to talk about. You guys know what this is. Oh, I need to put down that my waist was 32 1/4. No, 32 1/8. So today is the 22nd, and it was 32 and 1.25 waist. So I don't know if you guys can make out what this all is. Let's see. This is the 50. So I'm on the 55th day of taking this. So these little dots that I put over here in these corners, that's my cycle. Like I'm still, today's the 22nd, there's a dot there. And that little number there, I mean, that's the 10th day of my cycle. My cycles normally last about 5 days, 7 days max. So I'm 3 days out of that 7 days, and I'm still showing signs of period life. And I want to tell you guys that this happened last year. Okay, this happened last year, and it stopped on the 11th day. It's not heavy, it's very light right now. It was a medium to light on the 6th day, 7th day, and 8th day. Yesterday was the 9th day, it was light. Today it's light. This is last year's cycle book. And when this happened last year, okay, this was in July. And in July, that's August. It lasted, here's my dots, 11 days. L means light. So I'm thinking it's going to stop tomorrow. So on Tuesday, I should not have a period flow. I should be starting fresh, free from the period. And when this happened last year, I was training to go into a show in October. And that show, I didn't know that was going to happen because my period didn't show up when it was supposed to. And the whole month of August, you don't see any of those, right? Any of those dots. And it's right there, it says, oh, it's August 30th, and that's the 42nd day of my cycle. No period. This is September. She finally showed up, right? So if she showed up, when did she show up? I don't know what this is. She showed up on the 62nd day, which was day 1. So the 18th of September was the 61st day. So that's 2 months and 1 day that I did not get a period. And my belly, even though I was dieting down, was 30.82, no, it was almost 31 inches. But anyway, that cycle lasted 7 days. And then 2 weeks after that, I stepped on stage and got me some hardware from that show. I was so happy to step on stage. I was so elated. Whether I won or not, I just wanted to step on stage because that's what I love to do. That's my passion, y'all. That's my passion. I love to compete. I love it. I love every transition that your body makes. It's so amazing what the body can do. Anyway, back to this. So I'm wondering if this is going to be like a trend. So this is going to be 11 days. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. And so I'm kind of curious to see what my cycle is going to do next month. If it's going to do a repeat of what it did in July when it lasted 11 days and I didn't get a period for 61 days. Because the 62nd day was day 1. So we'll see. That's my story for this time, guys. Thank you for joining me. Oh my gosh, I just ramble. I ramble. Don't forget to like my videos if you like this stuff. Don't forget to subscribe if you like what you're seeing. You know, I'm just a bodybuilding competitor who loves to compete. I'm more mature in age and my body's changing, and I have just minor obstacles that may if I don't get it under control, it's going to cause me to have difficulty competing in the future. So that's where these come in. That's where this comes in. Make sure you drink plenty of water, ladies and gentlemen. That's very important. I was on my 4th one yesterday when I got home from hanging out with my girlfriend. And, well, my bestie, my best friend. So this is a full, so I had this much left over this morning and I drank it down to here. So now it's back full. Speaking of which, drink some water. All right. Today's menu, I'm not sure what it's going to be. I would like some more Mary's organic chicken, air chilled chicken, but I don't know. But it's gonna have, I'm gonna have broccoli today. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. I'm probably gonna edit it all out. The video's gonna be so long. Or you know what? I may have some more sardines and avocado. I think that's what I'll do. My dogs would like that because I give them the juice of the sardines in their food. Yeah, I think I'll do that. They've been such good boys. All right, so right now it's 8:20 in the a.m., February 22nd. I'm done with this video for today. Next video will be next month. I'm going to keep these vlogs going monthly of my progress, of my obstacles, of my difficulties, of what I am experiencing while shrinking my fibroids, because I want to compete. There are a couple of shows in the summer that I would like to do, and summer is right around the corner. And I'm so excited to see my body transform with shrinking my fibroids. I didn't know if I was going to talk about this, but I don't want to be ashamed of what I don't want to be ashamed of what my body is doing. My body has taken me this far. I'm so thankful for my body. I love my body. Body, I love you. I want to make sure that I am giving my body what it needs, when it needs it. And I'm giving my body the rest it needs. Anyway. Thanks for showing up, guys. Remember, if you guys want some of this Just Strong clothing, my link is in the description below. You'll get my discount at checkout. And if you guys have any questions, you feel free to leave me some comments, guys. I love replying to those comments that I get, especially, you know what? Those Azure Standard videos are like thebomb.com. Those things are popular. I'm going to put one out shortly, so you guys be on the lookout for that. That's the Azure Standard food hauls. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Remember, don't take life so seriously. Please don't take anything or anyone for granted. Tell your loved ones that you love them if you don't do so often. They would greatly appreciate it. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Bye. All right, cool.